I would like to really say thank you. It's emotional because this was a big change. I didn't think I could do what I did, and I don't think I could have done it without her. I would use words like I felt soft. I would say the biggest word I would use is I felt soft and just unprepared for getting older. I think the biggest thing it affected was just my confidence in being who I knew I could be versus the persona I projected to other people. Wanting to feel confident, look confident on the outside, but not necessarily feeling confident on the outside because I just had this idea that I wasn't living up to my full potential. I would say I noticed the change start about 10 years ago, just kind of moving into this, life was changing with my family, life was changing in other areas, and less time for myself and other external circumstances that made it hard for me to take time for me, to focus on me and my health. I just had to give so much to other areas of my life. I think the time came, I had been talking with a friend of mine who trains with Kristen and just kind of followed her journey. And finally, I just said, I am going to do this. Whether I feel ready or not, I'm going to do this. And it was just making that decision and acting on it. I think this program was so helpful because it addressed my mind and looked at where I was, where I wanted to be, who I wanted to be, without expecting me to come out on the other end as a whole new identity. It didn't change who I was on the inside. It just brought out the best in me and allows me to continue to find that best part of myself to give back to my family and my friends and the rest of the world. I did feel supported during the program. Kristen did a great job with the group chats as well as individually working with me when I couldn't join in. The online presence of sharing through various platforms was certainly helpful to just stay connected and find out that other people were doing the same program that I was doing. Well, I think my biggest achievement is that I lost 26 pounds in 12 weeks. So that's huge. And that I don't feel like I'm going to go back to gaining that weight again. So that's huge. What it's done for me on the outside is just makes me feel like I'm the person on the outside that I feel like I am on the inside. It was easy to work with Kristen because we had a friendship prior to starting our 12-week program. So she knew those things about me, but she also fitted this program into the things that made me unique versus just saying, here's what you need to do, slap it on there, and you do what everybody else is going to do. She was able to really needle in and find out what those things were that I was getting hung up on or the things that would really motivate me. I would say to anyone who is looking for working with Kristen it is worth the investment both in time and money. Because if you are ready for a change, she finds ways to get into who you are now and who you want to be. It's life-changing, and I don't think you could regret it. My next step is I will do another 12 weeks with Kristen, just addressing other areas of my life. She doesn't coach just on a weight loss. She looks at other things that can be coachable. She looks at things that are coachable in a person and areas that I want to change. And so I will be working with her for another 12 weeks. to address other areas in my life. I'm looking at an empty nest at the end of the summer, and just trying to figure out who I want to be as I move into that next area of my life.